Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Bro, it's 2025 and you're still sleeping like this? You know what? You need to wake up.
Stop all that goddamn crying, man. I'm sorry, I can't help it. You scaring the huzz away, man.
What's good, everyone? My name is E. Yep, the one and only. Before we kick off this video, a few things first. Drop a like and a sub. For those who've been marching with us, you're an absolute unit. Elite work, homie. I see you, cuz.
Thank you so much, best friend.
And for those who haven't,
Show yourself. No.
So this video is just a suggestion, not implied you should cop. But with all that said,
Next.
our first hitter, Sage Nation, founded in 2020 by Sage Toda Nation and based in London. The brand builds itself off of its dual identity, both Japanese and British heritage. This results in Sage Nation, a brand that focuses on producing non-seasonal and genderless clothes that embrace everyday wear. If you're a person that's more so into the shape of your garments and whether or not your clothes have things such as dots that assist in movement and articulation, then this is for you. You might have seen them before. Their box pleat trousers are a pretty popular item that they stock, and none of these are wild look at me clothes. You're gonna get looks no matter what you wear in life. But these looks are more so going to be like, damn, that's a hard piece. Who knows, girls even might call you fine shit for once in your life.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Next.
Moving on, Mordecai Studios. We've been recently using them in the past few videos we put out. I personally enjoy this brand's collections. I think that there's really something of note here. Quick information: founded and established by Ludovico Bruno, I believe that's how you say his name, in 2022, Mordecai Studios' main goal is to revitalize the menswear category beyond seasonal, cultural, and technical boundary by making use of a silhouette-driven approach. This is a brand that wants to offer trendless garments to the everyday man. Now, to some of you, the clothes might look like they're in that trendy type of lane, but they're not. When designers set their brands in the realm of shape, you'll tend to see much more looser, draped, relaxed, and wider silhouettes, rather than the sparse, slimmer silhouettes where you're trying to complement someone the slimmer build versus a silhouette-driven approach, where the focus is on the build of the actual garments themselves, then the body.
Next.
Alright, LR3 stands for Louis Ruby, and the 3 stands for their core values, which are 1. Emotional and memorable, 2. Inspiring and inclusive, and 3. Slow and personal. There's additional subtext under each one of these values. I'll leave a link to their page if you want to read it for yourselves, but as the name implies, the brand is founded by Louis Ruby and Daniel Corrales. They're based out in Paris, France. I also spoke about them in our contrast video, but like I said in that video, this brand has some really nice clothing pieces. Their signature is that bright orange stripe that runs across the back of each piece they produce. Honestly, the hardest logo to exist. But that's not the best part. The best part is the fact that nearly all of the clothes are adjustable. And by adjustable, I mean they have built-in toggles, fasteners, and adjusters. Also, it's genderless. Your girl is gonna steal these things, bro. If you get a girl, are you working on getting a girl? So just bear that in mind. So you can actually enjoy wider silhouettes without the hassle of altering it at the tailor or finding a size.
Next.
Oily, honestly, the reason it's on this list is just for gigs. By now, most of you should know about Oily. You might have seen articles, videos, and short format content covering Oily's rise and its quality, but largely, in my own opinion, as to why Oily is such a success out west is largely due to the fact that it's familiar to many. Oily's menswear is just Americana, but in a Japanese format, which we all know as Japanese Americana. The women's wear side drifts between styles from America, London, and France, so basically most of Western Europe, but also follows the same idea that the menswear site follows, and you can see it in the styling, and it's this familiarity that made Oily gain a following and an audience out west.
Next.
Pronounce. Yes, the brand is called Pronounce. Pronounce is our next brand on this list. The brand itself was founded in 2016 by Yushan Li and Jun Zhao. Okay, so they operate out of both Milan and Shanghai. Yes, this is a Chinese brand, and look, I know a lot of people still have that stigma that China only produces low quality goods. I can see Donald right now. China, China, China.
China, 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 China. I have to have my China. And I'm proud to be Donald Trump. You know, I've been to China. Tremendous place, really.
But you shouldn't have such a view of the world. China produces a lot of high quality garments for large fashion houses and brands, both at a local and an international scale. Now let's get back to Pronounce. The brand itself blends Eastern and Western cultures within each collection. The clothes are amazing, and you even have a few different silhouettes that you'll find both in traditional and day-to-day Chinese wear. They also had a sleeper collab with Puma a few seasons back. So if you're like, checks over stripes, bro, and vice versa, look, bro, all I gotta ask is, are they paying you to have this sort of affiliation?
Motherfucker, are you out of your damn mind?
If the clothes are fire, the clothes are fire. Doesn't matter what the brand is, bro. Like legit. And also, how do we get the bag on that affiliation? Come on, don't be stingy, bro. Share the information, bro. Don't gatekeep over here. Sebastian Ami. For all you workwear utilitarian sommeliers, no, not Somali.
I'm the captain.
I said sommeliers, as in the person who specializes in knowledge of like wines and whiskeys. Yeah, you guys are that, but for workwear, because that's what some of you are at this point. But nevertheless, if those are the fashion spaces you congregate in, then Sebastian Ami is for you. The brand's main focus is to revive, if you will, workwear. As to them, the ideology of workwear is thoughtful design that is designed for day-to-day wear, all while offering it to you in a luxury setting. And that's right, you heard me say them. The brand is co-designed and run by Sebastian and his partner Marianne. The brand was officially started back in 2013, but it wasn't until COVID that they really took a hold of it and steered it into the direction that it's heading today. Just goes to show that dreams don't happen overnight, but clothes do ring true to their roots. It's honestly nice to see the revival of America's identity, or at least one of their core identities, workwear. Having it, at least in the fashion space, not that other identity, having it be reinterpreted in a modern way, whilst also choosing some really good styling options and leaning into that aesthetic, whilst also changing people's view of what workwear looks like in America. It's pure flames. FX Works. Let's continue with these approaches to utility and workwear, shall we? FX Works defines itself as new utility. That's it. Nothing else, nothing more. They have a bunch of other departments under their label. You can check those out for yourselves. As for the clothes, they're all utility based. The best pieces are the trousers and the jackets. They're also fairly priced and do have sales. In fact, as of time of recording, they're still running a sale on a few things on their site. Pieces uniqueness. Okay, so this one's special. This is a streetwear label, but one that focuses more so on the shape and cut of their garments than trends and watered down graphics. Pieces uniqueness is a Parisian menswear brand brought to life by Edmond Lou. The source of inspirations are streetwear, cinema, anime, design, architecture, and video games. Speaking of anime, they actually designed a jacket based off the Attack on Titan series, like the general uniform that the characters had. I forgot the name. Don't come at me in the comment section. Amazing looking clothes, as well as serving looks each season with their look. Like, look at this. The sale season is also very fairly priced, as well as finding something unique from them is guaranteed. See what I did there? I mean, it's in the name. Come on, you can't blame me. Simply Complicated Japan, as the name entails, is a brand based out in Japan that's giving you its take on refined minimal workwear whilst staying tapped into their Japanese sensibilities. You're getting Japanese quality without paying an arm, a leg, and one of your boys, as well as having everything also be date night ready for you. This is the type of clothes where she goes, you're not going out like that. But it's just a regular fit, but it looks so good that she's scared of the competition. Lawrence Black. You might have seen a few creators wear their brand. Their most famous piece would be their knit sweater with a double ripped collar and the double ripped hem. This brand is very modern and youthful, and honestly, I think their approach to getting people into this tailored dress for any occasion, men's and women's wear, is honestly a great and very familiar in what we're already seeing in our current era of men's and women's wear, and how people are becoming more mature in the style and how they approach it. But a few quick details. The brand is based in Milan and was founded by Finn Lewis. His belief is that the clothes people choose to wear starts from generations before. Hence you see these tailored looks mixed with styles from streetwear looks as well. There's a duality, and a beautiful one at that. But with that said, I'm your host E, and I hope you enjoyed this. Boys, girls, and everyone in between, we're growing. Thank you to everyone that's been watching. Let's keep it up to 1k, then 5k, then 10k, and then beyond. Those are the goals for the channel. So if you want to join the squad, hit that like button and sub and like and share. And remember, we don't gatekeep over here. Peace and love.